This is a video aimed for Sherwood, Darlington. I believe they've just been taken off by Drive Group Limited. If you're out there, Sherwoods, I would like to volunteer 1 or 2 days a week with your Darlington branch. The line of work I'm looking at is what I could do is fetching and carrying from the parts place, a bit of admin, a bit of light admin. A bit of light admin, bit fetching and carrying, or anything really. I am looking for work to help me build up my experience and my palette, so I can get prepared for future full-time employment. I am a team player, I am motivated, and I am looking at voluntary work, and I am passionate about cars. Most of my time during the day at the moment is spent in my bedroom playing on my Xbox, on my laptop or Xbox, but I want to work with a company that can push me forward to get the best out of myself, and so I can push them forward so they can build up experience with working with disabilities as well. So you push me forward, I push you forward, and I believe Sherwoods are that organisation that could help me build the best of myself and get the best of my abilities and more. I am willing to learn. I am willing to learn new things and show a company what I'm capable of. As I've said before, it does take me a while for things to sink in and to understand things as well. But once I've learnt it, I'd rather do things to the best of my ability. Took me about a year, 4 hours a week worth of lessons for about a year to learn to drive, but I passed test second attempt. Theory test was done on the first attempt, but I've been driving since 2010, so eight years now. Got no points on my licence. Got 2 year no claims. The reason for that is because I was on my mum's insurance. I was on my mum's car insurance until 2016. Then I got my first car when I was 26. Then I got my first car in 2016 when I'd saved up a bit of money. I do want to work with a company, as I say, that can help push me forward, and that I can help. That also I can help push forward, so they can have a better understanding of working with people with disabilities and on the autistic Asperger syndrome spectrum. When I first attended the youth service, I was the first person that they worked with Asperger syndrome or on the autism spectrum. The same goes to when I did a course at the Prince's Trust, and the same goes for working with my driving instructor. But also, when I've had problems in the past with the bank and other organisations, when I've explained my problem to them because they're working with me, I can then recommend other organisations like Darlington Association on Disability, and companies have brought in new policies and new procedures in place because of me and my experiences. So I'm willing to give anything a go. I'm passionate, team player. I'm motivated to learn new things, but you may start off slow, but when you get good at a job and when you enjoy it, your passion grows and your motivation grows. And I want to show potential employers that I am capable and that I am passionate and motivated to push myself forward and also push you forward. It may take me a while for things to sink in to understand things, but when I learn things fully and when things are fully explained, the world's my oyster, so to speak. I've had women twice now this has happened, messaging me on Facebook. The first one, I believe, possibly back end of last year. I can't remember what month it was, somewhere between August and December. But she messaged me saying that I may not remember her, and I've spoke to her a few years ago on the bus, and that a friend was going through some issues and talking to me helped, and it helped feel a bit better about things. I also had a woman messaging me 2 or 3 weeks ago. It might be slightly longer, or I can't remember, but yeah, about 2 or 3 weeks ago. There was a woman that had dropped something on the bus, and she messaged me back on Thursday and said, you may not remember me, but I was on your bus this morning. Oh, sorry, if I said Thursday, it was Friday. She messaged me on the... I can't remember what day I went down. It was either Thursday or Friday. Maybe it's a Wednesday, I'm not quite sure. But, yeah, a woman had dropped a bag of books on the bus. And she said I was the only one to ask her if she was alright and if she needed any help. She said her children have autism or Asperger's syndrome, I can't remember, but on the spectrum. She said she wishes her children were as polite and as empathetic as I was. I do like hearing those compliments from random strangers. I know I've got it in me, but I need more companies to see me for me and to see me for the same reasons that women on the bus have seen me for. I know it's like comparing apples with oranges, but I am Damien. I want to show companies who Damien is and what I stand for. I don't take no for an answer. If there's something I feel passionate about, I say something. yeah, so if anyone from Sherwood's dealership in Darlington wants to take me on, wants to work with me, please watch this video. I know that I can help you, help me, and help you have a better understanding of disabilities and working with people on the spectrum. Yeah, I've got a cracking CV. I can provide references. Just trying something different, something new. So thank you and good night.